Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video on Football Talks. And in today's video, we will be talking about the biggest transfers in Europe in this transfer window so far. So we will be talking about 10 transfers today. And we did a version of this outside Europe, and this one is in Europe. So let's not waste any time, and guys, let's get right into the video. Starting with James Maddison. James Maddison made the move from Leicester City to Spurs this transfer window. So he's a cam. Uh, he didn't have the best of seasons as Leicester got relegated, but he's a brilliant player. We saw that a couple of seasons ago, and if he can bring that to Spurs, they might be competing to win a trophy after 15 plus years. So the thing is, he's a cam, and the only good position Spurs have right now is, of course, Son, and then Kane. Lloris is injured, and their backline needs some improvement. Their midfield isn't the strongest, but but with Maddison, it's gonna improve, and he can also play right wing. So if they wanna go with a 4-3-3 with Kane, Son, and Maddison, that would be a deadly trio. So now let's move on to the second transfer. Gundogan. So, if you guys don't know, I'm a Barca fan, and this is a brilliant transfer, Gundogan to Barca. But the thing we need right now is a winger, and there are rumors that Neymar might be joining, and that's the perfect player we need right now. And we need a DM. We need a replacement for Busquets. Many people will be saying Cassier, he's good enough, you guys have him. But the thing is, Cassier and Busquets are completely different players. Like, people who don't watch the games don't know that. They might be like, they both are DMs. What's the difference? Busquets plays a very different game than Cassier. He's he's not your techie fast guy, Busquets. Right now, there's no one like Busquets, but the closest thing to him is like Rodri. I'm not saying he's the best player right now, but in his prime, he was deadly. So what Barca? So although Gundogan, Cassier is a brilliant player, but we need someone to play in that Busquets role. Gundogan, this one is a brilliant transfer, but I think we got enough depth. But after the Gundogan signing, now the center mid position is locked. We got De Jong, Pedri, uh, Gundogan, Gavi, and that position is solid. We got 4 to 5 good players who can play in that role. And then now we got like Lewandowski up front, Dembele, and now Gavi plays left wing because we don't got a left wing. So we need a winger down the left side. Our defense is solid, Balde, and then last season in the league we had a brilliant defense. We were the best defensive team in the whole league. So we don't need to focus on that, we need a winger. So the next signing is a bit surprising one, Tonali to Newcastle. No one was thinking about Tonali making a move away from Milan, but he did it. He went to Newcastle, and this is a brilliant project right now. People are like, why did they pay 70 mil for him? But let me tell you one thing: if he was English, he would have gone for 120 mil plus. It's just the English tax. So I think he's gonna sell all that he deserves, and he's gonna play brilliantly for Newcastle. 70 mil. Newcastle are spending a bit more money than last season because they're in the Champions League now, and hopefully he's gonna prove to be a brilliant signing in the DM spot. Newcastle, upcoming team with the Saudi money. So I think he will fit the system of Eddie Howe. So he's like a Jose Mourinho type of player. Hopefully he fits the system. And now let's move on to the next transfer. Another surprising one, Mason Mount to United. Chelsea finished 12th, so they sold many players out to Saudi, but they also sold a couple of players in the Prem. Mount to United. So he's a camp, so I don't understand why United signed him. Are they looking for a replacement? Are they trying to sell um um Bruno Fernandes? Are they trying to sell Bruno? Or is he gonna be on the bench? Where is he gonna play? I don't understand that. But maybe United fans do. They need a number 9 right now. They don't got a striker. Who's the striker? Weghorst? Martial? Martial even isn't there, my bad. It's Weghorst. So, Weghorst is your number 1. You need a striker right now, not a cam. So, hopefully United signs a striker, and now let's move on to the next one. Kai Havertz to Arsenal. So Chelsea sold Kai Havertz to Arsenal, and another player they sold uh, after after Mason Mount was Kai Havertz. They're selling everyone. I don't know if they will even have a starting 11 by end of the season. The end of the transfer window. So for Arsenal, they got Odegaard and Havertz. I don't know where they're gonna play Havertz, but hopefully he plays his role perfectly fine. And the next signing again, Chelsea selling one more player, Kovacic, to City. So Kovacic will be a bench player, of course, or a replacement for Gundogan. He will be starting some games, some of the bench, and so the next signing, Di Maria goes back to Benfica to retire. So he's towards the end of his career. He has achieved everything in football. The most underrated player of all time, Angel Di Maria. So he goes back to Benfica to end his career. Um, yeah, this is not one of those one they can sign, and this is someone to end his career. Hopefully he enjoys it there. And now let's move on to Kim Min-jae to Bayern. So Bayern signs the Napoli center back Kim Min-jae. He had a brilliant season. He was solid at the back for Napoli. They expect him to leave, but he joins Bayern. This is a brilliant addition for Bayern to win the league again and possibly win the Champions League. So the next signing was Skriniar to PSG. Mm. PSG, I don't know why people are going there. They're not gonna achieve much except the league. That's all they're gonna win. Everyone is leaving, and they signed Michael Sandio, Skriniar, and also they signed Lucas Hernandez. Yeah, they're building a team, but they're not gonna achieve much. And then the last but not least transfer we're gonna talk about today is mm, about the new Liverpool man from Leipzig. Um, I don't know how to say his name, and I think it's Dominic Sazbolic. Uh, yeah, I butchered that, but he's a brilliant player for Leipzig. Right now, Liverpool isn't in the best of forms. They need um, they need some new additions to the team. Their team is getting old too. Salah is past his prime. Van Dijk is past his prime. Alisson is in his prime, but if he didn't have the injuries, good. Uh, they sold Firmino, so they need some attacking players. they got some good players like Luis Diaz. Uh, Henderson is past his prime. Trent, he's converting to a midfielder now. So they need a fullback. So uh, says Bollick is a good player, good addition, and hopefully has a brilliant season and a brilliant career. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you guys new. See you next time. Till then, peace.